agree that these people need protections, that these spouses need protection from themselves, ladies and gentlemen, but the protection by giving information, by having the right to even ask their wife, to even ask their, their wife or their fiance that they have AIDS or not, or ask their fiance to go to the hospital, is enough, ladies and gentlemen, for these people, even in the people in Africa. So that's why there should be an give them information, give them education is enough, because we should also see the rights of people, of having the rights of this kind of HIV/AIDS, ladies and gentlemen. There should be an equal protection towards both parties. We only want to protect these people, who basically wants to get married and don't want to couple with HIV or not, ladies and gentlemen, because we want to protect both couples. Because what they say is, when my partner battle, is that it will protect these HIV people, because they will get the stigmatization that they're spreading AIDS, ladies and gentlemen. The question is that the kind of protection that HIV people want in status quo? No, they want to be treated the same with other people, ladies and gentlemen, especially when government have found so many medicines, ladies and gentlemen, to basically cure these weaknesses, that they can have a normal marriage to their spouses. There is even a medicine combined by condom, your spouse will not get this kind of HIV, and how you can give birth to the baby, ladies and gentlemen. This is what these HIV people want. They want the protections, ladies and gentlemen, towards these people, towards themselves also. Now this will be violated at the first place with this kind of mechanism. Why? Because you see that people with HIV diseases was basically one of the requirements whether or not you can get married, ladies and gentlemen. We see that if you yourself think of that if you have certain criteria of spouses, for example, she should be beautiful. That's okay, but government should never legalize it, should never have the stance of it, ladies and gentlemen. It's bad, ladies and gentlemen. It's undermining the existence of these HIV people, and it will give the setback of what happened in status quo today, where government wants people to accepting this system. And we say even in African countries, the distribution of AIDS from developed countries, the distribution of AIDS for these kind of medicines that will help people to combat AIDS, that will not get infected of AIDS, is basically being subsidized, ladies and gentlemen. It was already the information of the earth. That's an enough protection. Prove to us why it's not an enough protection. Because the reason is only one, ladies and gentlemen. Because these spouses can get protections, because they know they can get a further protection for their own self-life if it's being refilled at the end, the sickness of HIV. The question is, they assuming that when they get married, before they get married, they don't know about whether or not their wife is being HIV or not, ladies and gentlemen. We say that not all the people is basically rejecting when their spouses is asking, ladies and gentlemen, whether or not they get AIDS. Now, even if they are rejecting, we say that the chances in the future, ladies and gentlemen, these spouses will have their own protection from their own self, ladies and gentlemen, or these spouses at the end of the marriage will tell the other spouses, ladies and gentlemen, was still there, ladies and gentlemen. And we say that even if it's not being protected, ladies and gentlemen, we say the protection, it should be equal from both parties, ladies and gentlemen, because even the people with HIV/AIDS facing the same risk with their spouses, whether their spouses carrying a hepatitis C, for example, it also can kill you, or this person is carrying a psychotic diseases that is basically they like to hit their wife at the first place, ladies and gentlemen. It's never being revealed by the government. Government never force people towards this kind of diseases. So the protection so it is an equal chance for these people. We say when you force the people who is asking, the rights of these people to know and to not know is becoming unequal, ladies and gentlemen. And we say that is bad for the marriage, because marriage is supposed to be conducted on the commitment between these two people, and that's what government should respect them for them.
Okay, if you say it's going to be a balance, right? Now in the status quo, there is no insurance that that person will specifically tell their spouses. How would you say that in the end, after the marriage, by some way or the other, they're going to say, I got HIV?
We say so. There is a possibility. That's why we don't want to have 100% claiming that there is no possibility at all. But this possibility is enough of protection, ladies and gentlemen. But even if, ladies and gentlemen, yes, there is no specific information at all, ladies and gentlemen, we say that all people solution. Because even when you want to reduce the increasing number of AIDS listeners, let's say that they're done getting married with these people with AIDS, but then they get hooked up with someone, and then they get sex with their girlfriend, ladies and gentlemen. This will still happen. It's not protecting people at all. So your effectivity is not valuable at all at the same time, because your case only lay on the effectivity. It's not effective at all to increasing, because it's not the marriage who caused the spreading of AIDS. And that's why we said, but you compromise the idea and the idea of giving a normal treatment towards this kind of people, where society in status quo is start to accept them. You give society more reason to discriminate them, ladies and gentlemen, because society will see that, hey, you cannot get married when they were rejected because of HIV. You cannot get married because you have an HIV, right? Because this is give more reason to the society to treat them that they are different, that the condition of HIV can be a requirement whether or not you can get married. It gives society cemented idea that government promote this to them, that it is right to discriminate them, even in your basic rights to basically have consent or to basically have marriage in the first place. Thank you.